All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you brothers that are laboring and pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago, coming to do another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit, Lord willing, and be edifying. This one shouldn't be too long. It's just pretty much update. Today the Federal Reserve just launched its new payment system called the Fed Now, which is something that has been anticipated and talked about for months now, and they finally released it today. And what does that mean for us, the world? How does it link up with biblical prophecy? Okay, well, according to Revelation 13:16, the mark of the beast, right, which here at GMS we push heavily, okay, because it's one of the few prophecies that have yet to be fulfilled, but is speaking in the end of days, as far as we see it coming very soon in the near future by stuff like this, right? The Fed Now. All right, it's just one step closer to what Esau, Edom, right, which they're the ones that have been given the power of the earth, as it says in Job 9:24, right? And now that they have power of the whole world, they want total control as far as you track every payment that you spend, so they could get something from it as well, because as the scriptures say, hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of men are never satisfied. And how much more the devil and a niggard, which is Esau, Edom, right? A niggard goes to someone who's stingy and someone who can never be satisfied. That's Esau. Okay, he already has anything more than a man's heart could wish for, and yet he still wants more. He wants total control over you, your mind, and what you spend your money on. Okay, and as I believe it was Klaus Schwab that said it. I could be wrong, but from the WEF, World Economic Forum, in the future, in the coming future, you will own nothing, you will be happy. Why will you not own anything? Because they're going to take everything. Okay. So I'm going to play this quick video. Let you listen to it real quick.
Reserve finally launching its instant payment service, Fed Now. Jennifer Schomburger is here to explain how it all works. Hi, Jen.
Hey, Shauna, it's official. The Fed finally launching its long-awaited instant payment service dubbed Fed Now, which will allow consumers and businesses to send and receive payments in seconds. The system will allow you to pay for groceries instantaneously, businesses to pay suppliers, and people to pay each other. It will be available 24/7, 365 with full access to funds immediately. Here's how it will work. FedNow isn't offered directly to individuals and businesses through an app like Venmo. Instead, it serves as the basis for instant payments by linking banks. Transactions occur between bank accounts, enable funds to be transferred from a sender's bank account to a receiver's bank account immediately. FedNow is different from apps like Venmo, which require holding balances in the app rather than sending and receiving money directly to or from your bank account. And Venmo isn't instantaneous. It doesn't do real-time settlement. There's a lot of gymnastics behind the scenes needed to settle the payment. When FedNow is fully available and widely used, individuals will be able to instantly receive their paychecks and use them the same day. It could also help workers who aren't on a regular payroll, like gig workers, an Uber driver, for instance, get access to their wages faster. Now, people would use the service through their bank's apps or websites. It's very much in its early innings right now. Only 35 banks and credit unions, including JP Morgan and Wells Fargo, have signed up for the service. The Fed hopes to get more on board soon. Back to you.
So, Jen, if you're interested in using this payment platform, how can you check to see if your bank is partnered with this?
Hey there, it's great to see you at the Anchor Desk. Thank you. So you would really need to contact your bank individually. You could also check the Fed's website. They have a list of the banks that have signed on. There are some regional banks that have actually signed on. The two major biggest national banks I mentioned, JP Morgan and Wells Fargo, are the go-tos for the major banks if folks bank with some of those major banks. But again, I would ask your bank directly, or I would check the Federal Reserve's website.
All right, Jennifer Schomburger with the latest there about FedNow. Thanks.
All right, so it might not seem like it's a big deal right now, but down the road, we're transitioning into a new way of living that they're introducing to us, and that's a world without paper money, because they're eventually going to get rid of the paper money. Look at all the debt that the U.S. has. It's unpayable, okay, which is leading to inflation, shrinkflation, things like that. Things are becoming more expensive, not because the value is going up, but because of the value of the dollar is going down. All right, and it's going shrinkflation because now they're giving you less than what you used to get for more money. All right, so in the near future, this place America is gonna be looking like Venezuela, all right, like Argentina, like a third world country, right? So, but in order to set up this new system, this new world, right, they have that new world order phrase that they like to use. Their plan is eventually total control, which would come via that microchip that is the end game. Their crafty counsel against the whole world, all right, for total domination, total control. All right, that's the end game. That's what Esau wants to do. All right, so let me go ahead and grab Jeremiah 49. Let me start at verse 9. Let me just do something real quick. All right, Jeremiah 49, let me start at verse 9. It says, if grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. Right? And when you read the laws in the book of Leviticus, Exodus, Deuteronomy, right, there's a law that when you gather the grapes, that you leave the corners of the vintage, right? You leave some grapes for the poor, right? It was a welfare system, right? And here it's saying that even if thieves come to steal, they'll steal till they have enough and then leave. Right? But Esau literally wants everything. Okay? It says, but I have made Esau a bear, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Salakia. Oh, Salakia. So how is Esau being made bare? Alright, by the prophets of the Lord. Alright, the prophets of the Lord are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And what the prophets are doing is they're exposing this devil for who he truly is. Okay? And in the Bible, you have these nations have biblical names, alright? And they've hid themselves of their biblical name and put themselves a new name. They call themselves white people, right? Which is a social construct, which means white means pure, means innocent. Okay. Which they are far beyond that definition, and their actions, their history, their rap sheet proves it. Alright, so he's been uncovered, he's been discovered, and his destiny is that the nation of Edom will be destroyed. Everybody, right? In the NLT it says, its children, its brothers, and its neighbors will all be destroyed, and Edom itself will be no more. It says, that's their destiny, that's their lot. Okay? And that's what they try to do to us. They try to exterminate us, destroy us, and as it says in Psalms 80, the 83rd chapter, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Well, Esau will be no more. Alright? And the destruction of America will be a remembrance of how not to live, just like Sodom and Gomorrah was an example. After for those that after should live ungodly, America is going to be the same way when it's destroyed. It says, leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Right, Basra, the capital city of Edom. Right, and now the literal place nowadays doesn't really have any significance to biblical prophecy, because right now it's America. Alright, this is that great city, this is that great whore that is spoken of in the book of Revelations. Alright, this is modern day Basra, this is modern day Egypt, this is modern day Sodom. Alright, and we drink of that cup of slavery, and you think you're gonna go away innocent. You're not gonna go away innocent. You're gonna drink of that cup too, and you're gonna drink double what you made us go through. Alright? But that's about it. Just wanted to bring this out as a update for prophecy, because our job is to watch and to warn. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead end it there. Lord willing, this video was edifying. As always, all honor, glory, and praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash, the one, so that was an apostle of great millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.